this video, I'll be showing you how to review and edit an employee's pay information tab in Employer on the Go. Depending on the level of access granted by your payroll company, you may or may not have access to all the features discussed in this video. On the main dashboard page, you'll begin by selecting Employees and then Employees and Contractors. Once the page loads, you can then select which employee you would like to view and then select the Pay Information tab, the Pay Info tab. If you need to edit this employee's data, select Edit on the bottom right-hand side of the screen. Once in edit mode, you have access to edit the fields. The pay frequency options are weekly, bi-weekly, semi-monthly, monthly, quarterly, and 4 weeks. The employee should be coded accordingly. The pay type options include hourly, salary, commission, draw, piecework, and time only. Code the employee accordingly. All employees coded as hourly, salary, commission will have a W-2 produced at the end of the year. Employees coded with a contract will receive a 1099. Employees coded as a draw or time only do not receive any federal forms at all. If the employee is salaried and exempt from overtime, you can check the box next to the FLSA exempt. By checking this box, overtime will not be calculated out of the employee's record, and no hours will be posted for the employee either. Salary override on clock time is used if you want to pay a salaried employee their full salary, even if they have less than the standard hours recorded for the pay period. The hours will be posted for the employee, and this field will need to be used in conjunction with the FLSA exempt. You would enter the pay rate for the employee based on the pay frequency. For instance, if it is salaried, you would enter the salary. If it's a biweekly employee, is perhaps paid $60,000 per year, you would enter it based on their frequency, 2,307.69, which is 60,000 divided by 26 pay periods. You may have noticed on the bottom right next to the edit icon, we have a check calculator. You can select this and a small window will pop up that can help you calculate the annual or per pay amount for the employee. If monthly or semi-monthly is added as a frequency, the Payday 1 and Payday 2 field would be accessible. You would enter the 2 days of the month that the employee is paid for semi-monthly. If the monthly frequency is selected, then Payday 1 field is available to enter the day of the month the employee is paid. The raise date and raise rate can be entered manually. If you were to ever change this employee's pay type, pay frequency, pay rate, job title, is officer or is manager, that information will automatically be recorded on the next tab for the variable pay history here on the bottom. The pay stub comments here would be for this employee only, and it is also a one and done, meaning that whatever comments you enter here and save, the very next payroll you run for the employee, these comments will appear on their pay stub. After that payroll has run, these comments will be removed and no longer produced on that pay stub. On the top right part are required fields in order to save the employee's record. Next pay date start date, next pay start date, next pay date end date, and the pay date. And you would enter that accordingly. Is this person a manager? If so, you can check this box. Is this person in the state of Washington and an officer? And if so, check that box. Select the overtime group for this employee. If you have multiple overtime groups set up for your company, then you would select the appropriate one. The next field is job class and state. You can skip this field as this is a duplicate from the direct deposit and workers' comp field for the workers' comp job class section. If job titles were created for your company, you can select them here. If someone is designated as a manager with this checkbox, that person's name will be on this drop-down and can be selected. The bottom section of this page is dedicated to timekeeping through your payroll processor and through the payroll system. Employees either clock in from a physical time clock located at the employee's location or through our web-based timekeeping in My Employer on the Go or the standalone timekeeping website. The system can automatically schedule to take out an employee's time card out of the employee's time card for a break. So you can tell the system how many auto breaks will occur, when to take that auto break, and how much time to take for that auto break. With this feature activated, the employee would not need to punch out or in for a break. The system would automatically pull that time from their file. The number of day break options and number per day lunch options below, you'd enter the amount the employee can take in a day. Then you can select what you want to do with that time. You can pay all the breaks only if the time is less than or equal to the max minutes. Pay all the breaks up to the max minutes. Track but do not pay. Track but do not pay and adjust to the max minutes. And then you can enter the amount of maximum minutes in the next field here. Once you've completed your entry, hit save. If you have any further questions or need further assistance, please contact your payroll company.